Picture this. You have finally landed that dream job. Or maybe you're at the airport ready for a well-deserved vacation. And bam, you're turned away. Why? Because you didn't have a valid ID. Or worse, you thought you had everything you needed, waited in line at the DMV for an hour, only to have your neatly photocopied birth certificate completely rejected at the counter. It is incredibly frustrating, right? Having an official state ID is literally the key to unlocking so many essential daily activities. But getting one? Well, it doesn't have to feel like navigating an impossible maze.
Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to completely demystify the Iowa Department of Transportation's bureaucracy and give you the ultimate step-by-step guide to securing your non-driver ID card stress-free. We'll be walking through gathering your essential documents, the application process, the actual service station visit, issuance and expiration rules, how to avoid common mistakes, and finally some quick tips and disclaimers.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, Gathering Your Essential Documents. We are going to prep your toolkit right at home, before you even think about heading into an office. So the absolute most crucial thing to remember here is the Iowa DOT's 1-1-2 rule. It's kind of like a recipe. To establish a verified identity, you need exactly this combination of physical documents: one proof of identity, one proof of your social security number, and two separate proofs of Iowa residency. For your one proof of identity, think of things like a certified U.S. birth certificate or an unexpired U.S. passport. Then, for your one proof of a social security number, an original social security card or a W-2 tax form works perfectly. And finally, for those two proofs of residency, you'll need two totally different documents, maybe a utility bill and a bank statement that clearly show your full name and physical address.
Now you might be wondering about the real ID. You can spot these by the little gold star in the top right corner. What's really interesting here is that upgrading to a real ID requires the exact same physical paperwork as a standard ID. But here is the kicker. Only the real ID will get you on a commercial flight or allow you into a federal building starting May 7, 2025. Since you're already going through the trouble of gathering all these documents, getting the real ID is just an absolute no-brainer.
Moving right along to Section 2, the application process. Let's talk about how you can actually hack the system to avoid those notoriously long wait times. To breeze through this process, just follow these 3 easy steps. First off, jump online and use the DOT's interactive checklist. This thing is fantastic because it builds a customized list of documents just for your specific situation. Second, find the correct location near you. And third, and I cannot stress this enough, schedule your appointment online. Walk-ins are allowed, sure, but booking ahead is absolutely the best way to skip the line and walk right up to the counter.
As you're looking for a place to go, keep in mind you actually have 2 different options. You can hit up a centralized, state-run DOT service center, which you'll usually find in bigger urban areas like Des Moines, Ames, or Cedar Rapids. Or if you're in a less populated county, these services are handled by your local county treasurer's office. Both places can hook you up with your ID, but as we'll see in a minute, they operate just a little bit differently.
Okay, Section 3, the service station visit. Let's break down exactly what to expect when you arrive for your appointment.
You'll be happy to know that the standard fee for your Iowa non-driver ID card is just $8. Yep, $8. And the best part? That covers you for up to 8 years. Honestly, $1 a year for a secure, official government credential that basically runs your life? That is a pretty fantastic value. But wait, beware of the sneaky out-of-county convenience fee. Under Iowa Code, county treasurers are authorized to charge you an extra $10 if you visit an office outside the county where you actually live. Now, if you go to a state-operated DOT service center, you're totally exempt from this fee no matter where you live. But if you decide to visit a county office, double-check that it is your actual home county so you can keep that $10 right in your pocket.
On to Section 4, Issuance and Expiration Rules. It turns out your new ID won't stay valid for the same amount of time for everyone.
So while most adults between 18 and 72 get that standard 8-year ID, the state actually uses a highly specific tapered scale for other age groups. For instance, minors under 18 only get a 2-year card. Why? Well, kids grow fast, so this captures those rapid physical changes in their appearance. On the flip side, older adults transition to a graduated step-down schedule starting at age 73. At 73, your card is good for 7 years. At 74, it drops to 6 years, stepping down annually until age 78 and up, where it levels out at a flat 2-year renewal cycle. It's just a clever way to ensure that physical and photographic verification stays up to date as we age.
Section 5, Avoiding Common Application Mistakes. We have got to tackle some common pitfalls here, because bringing the wrong paperwork is exactly how people get sent packing.
So, you've made it to the counter, you've got your documents in hand, you're ready to smile for the camera. What could possibly ruin your application right at this very moment?
Well, a few things, actually. First, the DOT strictly prohibits photocopies or digital scans shown on your phone. Every single document must be an original or a state-certified copy. Also, P.O. boxes, never accepted as proof of a physical residential address. And here's the one that catches people off guard. Those cute, hospital-issued birth certificates with the little decorative baby footprints on them, the state will flat out reject them. You absolutely must bring a certified birth certificate from a vital statistics office. Seriously, do not let a decorative baby footprint be the reason you have to drive all the way back home empty-handed.
Finally, Section 6, Final Tips and Disclaimers. Let's lock in a few last thoughts before you head out the door.
As we all know, government bureaucracy, fees, and rules can and do change over time. So always remember to check the official Iowa Department of Transportation website to verify your specific situation before you leave the house. Confirm their document requirements, double-check their operating hours, and for sure get that online appointment booked. Putting in a few minutes of homework beforehand is going to make your actual visit an absolute breeze.
Now that you have hacked the DMV process, mastered the 1-1-2 rule, and know exactly how to secure your official state ID smoothly and easily, I'll leave you with this. With your shiny new ID in hand, where are you going to go next? Are you going to board a flight for a new adventure? Open that business account? Or finally land that dream job? The doors are officially open for you. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and good luck out there.